But now it's time to meet a couple who prove love really does triumph over all.
Nino and Olivia are not only boyfriend and girlfriend, they are best friends and totally and utterly in love, and even have plans to marry one day.
And as we celebrate Down Syndrome Awareness Month here on the show, we can talk to them now alongside their mums, Sharon and Lynn, who really wouldn't change a thing about their children.
Morning to all of you. Lovely to see you. How are you feeling? Not nervous?
Good morning. Little bit. Little bit.
Let's start with Nino and Olivia. How did you meet? How did you find out that that actually this was more than just friends?
We met in 2015 on Valentine's Day.
Oh.
Which is actually what a lovely
day to meet.
And where were you? What were you doing?
We were at youth club.
And Nino, you knew that she was the one for you because you got butterflies.
Yeah.
And so when mums, let us know how you felt. How did this happen? Because they'd actually known each other for quite a while.
Yeah, they had, yeah. They'd met each other quite several years ago, actually, when Nino was 10 and Liv was 16 at a sports event. And so they met then, and then our paths crossed, and then Lynn and I started working together, and they kind of were building a friendship, really, because Lynn and I were building a friendship. And from that, they started to go to the same youth club, and that's when Nino asked Olivia out at a Valentine's disco, and we've never looked back.
Never looked back, and there's been plenty of dates since. And I know Lynn and Sharon, you go and chaperone on the dates with them. What was it like in lockdown, Olivia? Because obviously during that time there was no dating to be had. Did you miss him?
I haven't seen him since over lockdown since it started, but since now we've seen each other, I've just seen the light that I can able to go out and see our future. Yeah.
Which is lovely. I mean, it's so lovely to be together. And lockdown, I think, Olivia, you were working in a hotel and sadly lost your job there. Nino, in the last year of college, and sort of that all got messed up. But now you could. What was the first time when you could see each other face to face for the first time? What did that feel like?
I was very happy.
What about you, Nino? How did you feel?
Exciting.
Yeah, I bet it was. 5 months is a long time not to see the person that you love.
And what are the plans for the future?
Do you want to say, Liv?
Yeah, our future is to get married and to live together.
Ah, perfect.
Absolutely.
That sounds perfect.
I think you've already planned the theme for the wedding, haven't you, Olivia?
Well, we haven't planned anything. We've just got some ideas in place.
What sort of ideas?
And the ideas are looking at the Love Heart theme.
Lovely. Super romantic. This campaign wouldn't change a thing. We know very well here. We've had the choir performing here. It's one of our favourite things, actually. And for you two mums, you really love this message, actually, because it's something that you want to spread far and wide, that living with Down syndrome is still a very fulfilled, full, happy life.
Absolutely. I think the message that we'd like to get out is that it's not always a bed of roses, and there will be challenges, but the joy and the happiness that you get back from these young people is just enormous, tenfold. I wouldn't want to change a thing about having had Olivia in our lives. I think my other three children, Hannah, George and Alice, they're much better human beings and adults for having had Olivia in their lives. They're much more compassionate, caring people now than they would be, I think, if we hadn't had Olivia. So we certainly, as a family, would not change a thing.